Live from Spitfire Comedy House in downtown St. Pete, it's Whose Line St. Pete. Please welcome tonight's host, Nick Riggs!
Welcome everybody to Whose Line St. Pete. Look at all these people. This is so much fun. We played for nobody for so long, so thank you for being here. You're great. Make some noise if you've ever seen live improv comedy before. Alright, cool. So some of you know what's going on. Others have no idea. That's fine. I will fill you in. Tonight, you're going to see us play improvised games right here on stage based on your suggestions. And at the end, the top 3 performers, who are going to get points based on your applause, will compete to see who our champion is in individual improv challenges. It's going to be fucking crazy. So we're going to need your help. It's going to be a lot of fun. But before we get into any of that, please welcome our performers tonight. Here we go. Nick, I'll be your host. You guys can have a seat over there. We're gonna jump into it. Yeah, they're gonna sit amazingly. It's gonna be fucking awesome. All right, here's how it's gonna work. So we're gonna play a whole bunch of games, and they're gonna be inspired by your suggestions. So you actually get to yell shit out that makes its way into the show. So we need to test that out, see if you can do it. So I want you all right now on the count of 3. I'm gonna count to 3. I want you to yell out what vegetable I most resemble. On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. A lot of fucking potatoes, man. We've had Oreos in my house for the past month, so I gotta stop. Because it was cauliflower for so long, and then it became squash, and I'm full fucking spud. Alright. Let's try another one. So if you were gonna take someone to dinner somewhere that you hated, if you're gonna take someone you didn't like to dinner somewhere, on the count of 3, yell out that restaurant. 1, 2, 3. I hope it was the restaurant you just went to. I hope so. That's great. Yeah, I heard a lot of Applebee's in there somewhere. Or maybe together it all just makes Applebee's. I don't know. But I will pull a suggestion out of one of those and give it to them, and they will use that to inspire what they do in the scenes. Now, at the end of every scene we do, it's going to be based on your noise, how much noise you make, how many points we give them. So 5 is the most they can get. I want you to imagine that you just saw something that was fucking amazing. Probably better than improv, but you know, like really awesome. This is the most noise you can make. It's 5 points. On the count of 3, make all that noise for me. 1, 2, 3. Like Neo in the Matrix, like it's coming at me, it's bullets. So if it's not that loud, it's not 5 points, right? I'm brutal with this shit. Let's imagine you're watching something on the Olympics. You have no idea what that sport is, but they did a good job. That's 3 out of 5 points. Let's hear that on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. That's the horse dancing shit. Which the horse should get the fucking medal. Yeah, what is it? Dressage. Whatever. I call it horse dancing. People are like, what is he talking about? Go watch. All right. It sucks sometimes, though. It's improvised. It's made up. We drop the ball. We blow it. That's the way it is. And it's worth 1 point. It's worth 1 point. So I need to know, on the count of 3, what does 1 point sound like? 1, 2, 3. Wow! Unison clapping. One unison clap. Alright. Look, for years I've been warning that. I know, and they did it organically. You're awesome. So that's how it's gonna work. Based on your noise after every game, I'm gonna do like this. You're gonna make the noise, and we'll give them those points. Yeah. All right. Enough for me. We're gonna jump into our first game. This is our all play. Let's get all of our players out. All right. This game is for everybody to get started. In this game, they're gonna step forward one by one. They're gonna tell the joke on the spot. Tonight's joke is gonna start with, "Sex with me is like blank." So I need you to help me with the first blank. What is an activity that you find yourself doing a lot these days? Dishes. Did you say crying? I swear I heard crying. I'm going to take crying because I've never heard that before. So this would be like sex with me is like crying, is what it'll be. So one by one, they'll step forward and tell us a joke along with that. All right. This is our first game tonight. This is Sex with Me in 3, 2, 1.
Sex with me is like crying. It's always caused by mace.
Sex with me is like crying. You're gonna cry.
Sex with me is
like crying. You gotta engage your core. Sex with me is like crying. It always happens at the end of the Green Mile.
Sex with me is like crying. It happens all the time. And you know a lot. And sometimes I'm by myself.
Sex with me is like crying. I'm uncomfortable when you have to do it. Sex with me is like crying. I'm like Mike. I'm uncomfortable. Kind of like bringing your kids in the front row of an improv show.
Sex with me is like crying. I haven't done it in about 3.5 years.
Damn, that is 1 point. The time has passed, guys. 1 point to everybody for that. Yeah, but the kids had your back. That's how it's going to work, folks. At the end, you make noise or I'm going to just brutalize the points today. That's how it's going to go. All right, we're going to break into smaller games now. Our first game tonight is going to be Act Harder. It's going to be for Steve and Tony. Let's hear it. This is a simple game. And in the game, they're going to act harder whenever I ring the bell. So these two guys, they did something to each other. Steven did something to Tony. Tony wasn't very happy about. What did he do? Robbed what? He robbed his underwear. You jacked all of his drawers, man. All right. Tony did something to Steven. What did he do to Steven? Slept with his wife. Yeah. So Steven stole all of Tony's underwear, and Tony slept with his wife. In this game, every time I ring the bell, they're gonna act harder. This is Act Harder in 3, 2, 1.
But, come on, bud. I'm chafing so hard. I'm chafing so hard right now. Like, this happens every time.
My God!
How could you? What? Oh, don't play dumb with me, mister. Why do you think I'm robbing all your underwear? I couldn't be doing anything because I'm always going to Kmart to get new underwear.
Yeah, well, you want to know something? I'm taking your underwear, and you're going to Kmart to get more underwear. Because you're...
What am I doing?
You're sleeping with Sharon! I saw it. I friggin' saw it, man. I friggin' saw it. I saw my nose.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Look at me. You can't even look at me. That's fine. I'm gonna take more of your underdrawers then. God! You know what? God!
I love a good show. I'm gonna sit here.
Oh, you like this?
Yes, I love it.
Okay. Well, we're gonna just push this drawer aside and take the secret one out. Because I know where you keep the good drawers. I'm talking about good drawers.
Yeah, I'm sure you do. That's why, Sharon was always coming over to my place.
Alright, there's some wounds. 4 points. 4 points.
Hey!
That's what happens. When people like watching their underwear stolen. Alright, we're moving to our next game. Rinse and repeat for Mike, Carolyn, and Paul. Alright. In this game, they're going to do a scene once, and then they're going to do it in the same scene again as another occupation, and then again as another occupation. So, I need to know from you, what are 3 different places a person could work? Porn star, a hospital, and what else?
A restaurant.
What was it over here? Chuck E. Cheese. Chuck E. Cheese. Alright, so we've got porn stars, and then a hospital. We'll go with nurses. There's a lot more of them. Nurses, and then Chuck E. Cheese workers. Yeah, Chuck E. Cheese workers. All right. So the first scene we're gonna see tonight is gonna be porn stars. I'll stop them, then we'll see the scene done again as nurses, and then I'll stop and see that again as Chuck E. Cheese. This is rinse and repeat, starting with porn stars. In 3, 2, 1.
All right, you two.
Yeah.
Our budget is ruined. We cannot don't mess this up again. All right? You gotta get it right.
Okay, I'll get it right.
I don't feel the passion. I don't feel.
It's a solo scene. I'm trying my best.
You
strippers. People are like, Chuck E. Cheese. Same scene in 3, 2, 1.
All right, listen, the budget is screwed. I didn't have time to clean the ball pit. Now
I can't find this kid in the ball pit.
Don't move too much, you'll...
Johnny!
I think I'm getting ass cracked.
No, don't They'll shut us down.
I loved him.
I know you did. I know you care. And when you... And first of all, take the big mouse head off. That's just...
Strippers for losing kids at Chuck E. Cheese. All right, moving on to movie time. Our next game for Steven and Mike McNeil. A lot of movies nowadays. More movies than we want to watch. Netflix comes out with a movie a day, right? Well, we're going to show you how we come up with ideas for movies here at Spitfire. They're going to generate movie titles as fast as they can. If I ring the bell, we're going to see a sneak preview from that movie that they came up with, and then I'll say cut, and we'll go back to the drawing board. But there's a catch, so I need to know two things from you. What is a genre that you love to watch, like a genre of film or TV? What was it over here?
Hallmark Christmas.
Hallmark Christmas. Okay, we'll do it. Hallmark Christmas. Hallmark Christmas. These are all Hallmark Christmas movies that we're talking about. What is a word you would never find in a Hallmark Christmas movie? All right, great. So these are all Hallmark Christmas movies. They all have to have the word Lucifer in the title. So when I like the title, I'm going to ring the bell. We'll see a sneak preview, and then we'll go back to the drawing board. This is movie time. In 3, 2, 1.
When those ring, are you Lucifer?
Ding, 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 ding.
I have something to tell you. Lucifer's first Santa visit.
Santa and the 8 tiny demonic hellions.
I love you, Lucifer, but Santa comes first. Listen, Lucifer. You and I, we're gonna make it if you can. What the hell?
Ho, ho, ho! What the hell's going on here?
Oh, Santa!
Oh, 8 tiny rain demons.
From Lucifer.
With love. Oh, that was yours.
Yeah. I got you cats for Christmas. Sorry, Lucifer.
It's a holly jolly hellion.
We'll take it. It is quite a holly jolly hellion, isn't it?
This Starbucks sucks.
Into the flames of
Troy.
At least, it's Christmas.
Shut up and kiss me!
Plus race tonight. Man, Hallmark really factored into those ones.
May I kiss him?
Yeah, Hallmark was bought by HBO. All right, we're moving on to remote possibilities. This is for Tony, Michael, and Paul. Let's hear it for these three. Similar but different game. These guys are going to do a scene for us. When I ring the bell, we're going to jump into a brand new genre. So we already got a couple of genres for you. Let's get 2 more. I heard sci-fi over there a minute ago, so we're going to take sci-fi for one. What's another genre that's like not like sci-fi?
Romantic?
What is it?
Romantic?
Romantic. All right. So we'll do sci-fi and romantic. Sci-fi and romantic. And these guys, they all work somewhere. Where's a place where you would not want to work? I'm going to take a look here.
Pennies.
Amazon. Amazon sounds about right. All right. So these guys work at Amazon, and those genres are sci-fi, and romantic. So we're going to let them set up a scene here at Amazon. When I ring the bell, I'll tell out which genre they're going to switch into. This is Remote Possibilities in 3, 2, 1.
It's a good package.
You have to go with the cart. We're just gonna throw it ring in the truck. You're cutting out the middleman here.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to take away your job. Have we unionized?
Sci-fi.
Hey, has anybody seen Rick? He said he was gonna go somewhere
he actually apparently went to the tunnel.
He went out the air vent to pee.
Did he bring his weapon?
Nope. He exploded. Look, there's his eyeball that popped out of his head right there. Jeff's not going to be happy.
I don't think insurance covers that.
Wait, are you getting insurance?
Well, you have to kind of do a favor for Jeff.
Romantic.
What do I got to do for Jeff?
What did you do for Jeff to get the insurance?
Well, we had a pretty special night together.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, dish, sweetheart. Dish. I'll sit on the cart.
He gave me a free week of Prime, and
Wow, a generous overlord.
Did he take you for a ride on the spaceship?
that's if you meet quota.
I'm saying it right here, right now. I am going to meet quota, and I'm going to flip around for 11 minutes in space with our God.
Romantic.
And suck him off.
That's really taking one for the team.
That's what we do here at Amazon. We take one for the team.
4.5 points for the other two, but 5 points for Mike. And then what was it, Rick? Yeah, that guy.
Yeah.
Makes me want to work there. All right, we're moving on to our next game, which is lists for Mike and Carolyn. In this game, similar to that last one, only I'm going to change more things, and they're all going to come from you. So shout it out as fast as you can. What is a dialect? A dialect or an accent?
Cockney, German.
Cockney. Oh my God. German is equally as good, but Cockney is rare. All right. What's an emotion? Any emotion? Sadness. Sadness. We'll go with sadness. All right. Here's a fun one. What is like an era in history?
Middle Ages.
The Middle Ages. Middle Ages. There we go.
Is that like the middle of the 90s?
No, it's the one they teach in school. All right. And then finally, what is a final genre you didn't get to yell out?
Anime.
Anime. Fuck yeah! They're gonna be in so much pain tomorrow. All right. Anime.
Anime is a Japanese
These two are going to do a scene, and when I ring a bell, I'm going to call out one of these, and the whole scene is going to switch into that. They're either going to switch their dialect, emotion, the era, or their genre. They're both on a giant location, like a big place where there's a lot of people. Where's the big place? A lot of people. A yacht? A yacht? A middle school. Oh, great. Yeah. Let's put you on a technical school campus. You're on like a technical or a college school campus of some kind, right? So here we are on a school campus. This is lists in 3, 2, 1.
I just don't feel like I'm getting through to these kids. It seems like they have issues coming into the school to start with, and that they're just sort of dumping them off on us.
Well, I mean, first of all, they're tech school kids. They are dumping them off on us. I want to go to school and work a hammer all day. They can't spell. I mean,
That's the kind of attitude that I'm working against.
I didn't say I don't like them, but you got to be realistic. You got to play to their strengths.
Cockney.
I children lost the future.
You're not too many expectations of the little folks.
Ah, you get a little expectation and you get a little that's how you get them all.
First of all, if you're singing to them, you've already lost the little bastards.
I'm fine, that's true.
It's bad enough they already can't spell. Now they can't understand the thing you're saying.
Sad.
And
Oh
you
my
know
God.
what?
person will get tagged out by another person who will pick up where they left off mid-sentence, sometimes mid-word in the story. So this is about a trip that they took. They went somewhere. Where's a place that like you've gone in the past, I don't know, like a couple months. Where is it? Iceland. All right, great. So this is about a trip to Iceland. I'm sure they know all kinds of shit about that. That would be great. So we will hear about this trip to Iceland, and they will tag each other out and continue the story. This is Tag Team in 3, 2, 1.
My son left me. And I know what you're thinking. Just shoot him a call, shoot him a text. But he...
Some service out here in Iceland. There's no cell phone service in Iceland. They abolished cell phones in
Every part of the country, and they don't even tell you that they don't even have phones here. They
just say,
I took Spanish in school. They didn't offer Icelandic.
The only Icelandic I knew is my passing knowledge of that one Icelandic singer lady.
And she escapes me right now. But we'll get back to that. Because my son's gone. And so I'm marching through Iceland, and
They're all looking at me. Where's that guy's son? I assume they're saying, but I don't speak their language. There he was, in a little cottage, alone, cold because of ice. Well, you get it. And he said, "Oh, Papa."
I was so lost. But you found me. Papa.
I am so happy. Oh, let me kiss you, Papa. And I'm like, ew, gross, get away.
But Papa, what was that Icelandic singer's name?
Son, I don't know. I've been thinking about it every time I go back there. I'm like, I'm going to say that singer's name and everyone's going to laugh. But I can't think of it. Who are these people, Papa? What are you talking about? I've gone insane. Iceland has driven me insane, son. But don't worry. We'll get home. We'll get
Especially for just saying fuck the rules, you know. That's what happened to me when I went to Iceland.
York! Fuck!
You'll never forget now. Folks, we got one more game and a regular round to play, and that game is Survivor. That's going to be for Paul, Mike, and Carol. Who's here? Just like a popular TV show, they're going to do a scene. At the end of the scene, I'm going to kick one of them out, but that doesn't mean that their character is gone. The other two will have to cover that person's part in the scene. Finally, we'll kick out the last person, and one person will have to do all of the roles in the entire scene. So these three are rooting for something. What's something you might root for? What was over here? Horse dancing? Thank you. We'll do it. All right, it's the horse dancing today. The root for the horse dancing out there. When I call the scene, we're going to kick one of them out and then the other two cover it. All right, this is the horse dancing Survivor in 3, 2, 1.
Oh, what did I miss? Oh, I missed that one. Oh my gosh.
I swear if Betsy Four Hooves doesn't make squad this year,
Oh, this
I'm
is
gonna go nuts!
Okay, just calm down. You don't have enough faith in her, but this is beautiful.
want it to be Carolyn? Do you want it to be Mike? I'm gonna go with Mike. It's Mike. Carolyn, you're out of here.
You got this, Michael.
You're going to cover all three parts of the scene with the horse dancing in 3, 2, 1.
If Betsy Four Paws doesn't win this year, I swear to God. I don't know what she's even doing. It looks like she's throwing it. I was over here when you said that.
Carolyn was not British in that scene.
She was not.
Call back. All right, folks, that is the end of our regular round of play. It's time to check the scores and see how many people are going to be a fucking tiebreaker tonight. Let's look. Oh, stop it. It's not that crazy. Not as crazy as I thought. Sadly, we've got in 4th place there's Steven, and his picture's even smaller. I know, that's so cool. I don't understand it. And also Tony there. We've got a tie. We've got a tie in 2nd, and Carolyn and Paul are going to make it to the end. So we're going to have to do a tiebreaker between the mics. But before we do that, we want to say goodbye to Steven and Tony for playing this way. Let's go around. You're still
Hey,
sexy.
size doesn't matter.
I know.
Yeah, it does.
That means we need to do a tiebreaker between the mics. Let's get them up here for a tiebreaker. Here we go. The 2 whitest guys in the room are about to do a freestyle rap battle. That's so funny to me. We haven't done one of these in months. Anyway, they're going to go back and forth and try to rhyme with the last word that was said. If they falter, they don't rhyme, or they're just really off beat, they are out of here, and we'll know that because there will be a big explosion of lights on stage. We will have the person moving on to the end. So, we just need one thing to get started. It's going to be my shirts that starts us out. What is a 1-syllable name?
Jeez.
John first. John, we're going to go with John. Probably get, if I get another, here we go. John is where we're going to start. All right, here we go. First person out is eliminated.
I met him on a Monday and his name was John.
He struck me like an Obi-Wan Kaban. He was always out mowing the lawn. I thought he was a lieutenant, but he turned out he was Don. His favorite movie, oh, it was Tron. When he watched it, he always ate his blonde. Next to him, his brother Ron. You say that like you a Don Juan. I'm just sitting here eating bonbon. That's because you weren't down there getting his spawn. Hey, you know my friend Juan?
That means Mike McNeil's Romantics make it to the final round. Good lord. All right. I told you it was going to be brutal. All right. So Carolyn and Paul and Mike McNeil are going to be moving on to our final round. In the final round, I've got 3 envelopes. Each have an individual improv game. One by one, they're going to come up and select it and do it. At the end, we will vote for our winner. Let's go with our number 1 player tonight. It's going to be Carolyn coming into it. Carolyn. You have one choice of one of 3 of the games. Go ahead and choose wisely. Let's take a look and see what you got. Yeah, I got you. It's going to be over dramatic death. Over dramatic death. Carolyn tonight is going to be dying over dramatically on stage with us, like they used to do in those old classical movies. You know, it took forever. So she's going to be dying a very long time. She's not going to be killed by anything that would normally kill you. It would be something that would never kill you. What is a thing that would never kill you? Say it right in here. What was it? Cucumber. Cucumber. Okay. I'm going to go with this from the middle. Yeah. Well, just kidding. It's, yeah, right. Okay. Carolyn's killed by a cucumber tonight. We're going to see her over dramatic death. Here we go in 3, 2, 1. for you is going to be Fakeshpeare. Fakeshpeare. Paul is going to be coming up with a fake Shakespearean monologue right here on the spot. It may or may not rhyme, but it will be Shakespearean for sure. But it won't be about like death and war and all that. It'll be about some mundane object that you might find like lying around in your office or in your house. Tape? Tape. Awesome. Awesome. Very mundane. So, Paul, this is going to be your Shakespearean monologue about tape. About tape. All right. Here we go. It starts in 3, 2, 1.
Hath no pity on the desk. It needs no place to sit, for I am what the women call it. I perform magic with my hands, my bare hands. It is only a skill that can be had by a true man. I take these documents, these records, these crafted scrolls of paper, and have no clue how to keep them together. It is the pain in my soul, the pain that I own deep, deep, deep in my soul. There's this new invention created in 0365284007 AD. But it was not created by me. I am fortunate to have it. They call it Tepe. But first, let me finish my sweet frappe. So we take some of this futuristic garb and lick it. Huh? No, this is advanced technology. I think not just lick it, but we stick it, and the documents hold together. It is a revelation of the future to come. Something that I will share with absolutely no one.
A Shakespearean history of tape. I want to watch that. All right, we got one more player. One more game. Mike McNeil. Your game tonight, we already know it. It's going to be speechless. Mike is going to be giving us a speech as though he's at work. And he's going to be like talking to all of us about something important. But his slideshow, he has never seen. We have like 500 pictures. We've never even seen them. They're going to come up and he has to use this slideshow for his speech tonight. So we need to know, what is it with these kids down here that you would talk to somebody about at work?
Dating apps.
Dating apps, and that's kind of like TikTok, isn't it? Great. Thank you. We typically get the same suggestion every week. It rhymes with textual harassment. All right. So TikTok and second, dating apps. So we're talking about TikTok and dating apps, Mike. You're going to be addressing these folks as though you were at work with them and using the slideshow that you have never seen. This is speechless. In 3, 2, 1.
Glad you brought your kids. It's important. I don't know where your kids are. Neither do you. And that's my point. Because your kids are probably out doing screaming stuff. Sexual, screamy, monkey stuff. Yeah. You don't know. You're not looking at your phone. Thank you, by the way. You don't follow them on social media. These are responsible parents. You guys are awful. You guys are the epitome of a night in Bangkok. Hookers, man boys. You don't even know what you're doing. You're 3 sakis in by lunch. I'm sorry, I get a little emotional because I like to protect these kids. You know, they're out there on their own, creating their own usernames and mobile ID numbers. like a stone golem. In the Arctic, I care. Not like you come by lately parents, just having kids, giving them accounts, giving them the iPhone 12. You got a 12? Oh. Get them a 12! Non-iPhone 12 kids to grow up to be a bunch of drug addicts.
That's the computer's fault. All right, folks. My God, it's been a crazy show. But we've got one last thing to do, and that's to see who our champion's going to be. Let's have all three of our finalists come back. Great show tonight. Really great performance. It's going to be a tough one. We're going to put on music and we're going to point to the one that we want to win tonight. But this is too easy, so we're going to have them turn around so they can't see it. The person I point to, you're going to make the most noise for, and they are going to be our champion this evening. And they're going to win a car wash in Pinellas Park. I'm totally serious. It's fun. All right, Tech, you ready? Let's do it. Close, very, very close, but honestly, we gotta give it to him. He told us all about apps and phones and stuff. Let's hear one more time for Pinellas now. There All right. Folks, that is our show tonight. Mike is gonna get his car wash in the green room. If you like the show, the fun is not over tonight. Our second show of the night, our clothesline comedy machine, is coming up. Behind me are 30 different suggestions in this next show, which is quite different. We're going to do improv the entire time. But while we're doing it, the lights are going to change. And when they change, your job is to yell out one of these three categories. We'll draw a card and read what's on the back, and it will change everything that's happening. Tonight's categories are dialects and accents. Not what you think. Eras, we already kind of went through some of those. There's 10 of them up there, and then finally 10 different emotions. If you want to see us try to take on the clothesline comedy machine, it is a ton of fun and super crazy, and you get $5 off if you stick around for it for first to help you do that. Otherwise, we want to thank you for supporting live local comedy here in downtown St. Pete. If you want to come back and you got to go, there's comment cards right in front of you or on the way out. We will literally give you 2 free tickets. Just fill it out and put it in the box. Otherwise, you guys have been an awesome crowd. It's been a good show. Give yourselves a round of applause.